Assalamualaikum and good morning, Prof. Mada, Dr. Idris bin Osman and everyone. We are Group 1 and we would like to present our Sulam project for HRM552 Talent Acquisition. Our project presentation focusing on the personalizing job searching skill, which is help community improve their job search and interview preparation skill. And today we will share our community engagement activity and what we have learned throughout this program. Before we start, let me introduce our facilitator. Our team consists of 6 members: Nur Syafiqah binti Helmi, Siti Alian Batrisha binti Muhammad Syahid, Farah Natasha binti Nur Hishamuddin, Nurul Hidayah binti Adam, Intan Suraya binti Othman, and the last one, Nur Farah Wahida binti Puan. Each member contribute to planning the program, preparing the learning material, conducting the activity, and assisting the community participate throughout the session. Our program involved 3 community participants with different education and career background. The first participant is Nur Izzatul Akmal binti Jasmine, 39 years old, housewife with a bachelor degree in finance. The second participant is Nur Khalika binti Zaini, 25 years old, fresh graduate from University Tun Hussein Old Malaysia, UTHM, with bachelor degree in computer science. The third participant is Akila binti Hamzah, 22 years old, fresh graduate from KPJ, with diploma in radiology. Having participants from different backgrounds allowed us to deliver more personalized interview guide based on their career and experience. Next, I will explain the CLO, PRO, MQF 2.0 taxonomy domain and assessment of our Sulam project. First, CLO is to demonstrate value and professionalism while applying effective talent acquisition strategy within the community. Throughout this project, we show it professionalism by planning and conducting activity that helping participants improve their job searching and interview skill. Next is PLO. This outcome focusing on displaying advancing digital literacy by using relevant software and application. During our program, we using digital platform like presentation slide, online resource, and communication tools to deliver the learning material effectively. The third is MQF, which emphasizing ethics and professionalism. We ensure that every participant was treated by respect, communicate professionally, and receive equally opportunities to participate in all activities. Moving on to the taxonomy domain, our project focusing on higher order thinking skill. Participants were encouraged to think critically, analyze interview question, solve problem, and provide well-structured answer during the mock interview session. Finally, for the assessment, participants were encouraged to be curious, try new approaches, accept constructive feedback, and continually improve their interview performance. This helping them become more confident and better preparing for future job interview.
I will continue with project description. What is Sulam? Sulam or Service Learning Malaysia University for Society is a program by University Technology Mara where students apply the knowledge they learn in class to help the local communities. By doing real-life projects, students gain skills, improve their job chances, and learn to be responsible citizens while helping make a positive impact in society. We find here many students and people in the community do not have enough knowledge about job preparation skills such as preparing resume and attending interviews. This problem can lower their confidence and unprepared when applying jobs. This project duration is between 28 April 2026 until 9 June 2026 and we do it via Google Meet platform. Next, I will present our project timeline. On 24 April 2026, we had our physical classroom briefing about introduction of Sulam project. Second, we had our first planning meeting on 28 April via Google Meet. We brainstormed on finding community, planning, and preparation for Sulam program. Third, we had our first session for Sulam Module 1 and 2 of Sulam project on 10 of May 2026 via Google Meet at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and second session of Sulam project for Module 3 was conducted on 20 May 2026 via Google Meet also at the same time. Next, we had our online classroom session with Dr. Idris on 23rd of May via Google Meet. We had review for Sulam project progress. After the classroom session, we had our third session for Module 4 and 5 of Sulam project on 4th of June 2026 via Google Meet at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And fourth session of Sulam project for Module 6 and 7 was conducted on 9 June 2026 via Google Meet, also at the same time. On 13 June 2026, we had follow-up classroom, a discussion after Sulam implementation via Google Meet. Last, we had our final meeting for final discussion regarding report and video presentation on 16 June 2026 between 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. via Google Meet. Module 1, Icebreaking Session. This module was conducted on 10 May 2026 by our facilitator, Nur Shafika and Intern Suraya. The learning objective for this module are to understanding the objective, structure, and implementation plan of the Sulam project, to participate in icebreaking activities, to build rapport with facilitators and other participants, to clarify roles, expectation, and engagement guidelines throughout the program. Next, the summary of activity for Module 1. This icebreaking session was conducted via Google Meet. Facilitators introduced themselves to the participants. Facilitators also explained what is Sulam and the learning objective of icebreaking session to the participant. Facilitators explained the overview of Sulam program, the date planned for each module and the timeline. Self-introduction by participants such as name, age, study background, interest, strengths, and little bit about their family. We also had Kahoot game to build bond with participants, and we end our session with Q&A session.
Next, I will explain the learning objectives and the activities conducted during our program for Module 2. The main objective of this program was to help participants understand their strength, interest, skill, and personality so they can make better career choices in the future. It also helped them match their personal characteristics with suitable career pathways. For the activities, participants first complete an online career assessment by scanning a QR code. Then they can explore career options based on their results and learn about the 7 personality types, which are nurturer, systematic, creator, artistic, thinker, charmer, and adventurer.
Okay, in this module 3, we identify the key components of effective resume and cover letter for job applications. So the other one is develop written resume or video resume, cover letter and supporting documents such as reference and letter of recommendation. So we also apply the right techniques to present personal skills, qualification and experience effectively in job application materials. So the summary of the activities that we did in this module 3, we has provide effective job search tools such as resumes, video resumes, and cover letter for the community to use as example. This will help develop professional resumes and cover letters tailored to specific job roles. So, the community has been informed about do and don'ts in written and video resume.
Moving on to Module 4, Finding Hiring Companies. The goal here is simple. We want to help participants find the job instead of just blindly applying everywhere. We focus on 3 main things. Finding jobs openings, teaching them where to look. First, matching skills, showing them how to align their qualification with what companies actually want. Building confidence, preparing them to network at job fairs. Number 2, summary of activities. To archive this, we ran 3 quick activities: interactive sharing, a casual 2-way discussion about career strategies, not a boring lecture. Number 2, company research, teaching them to act like detective, to study a company's culture and structure before applying. And the last one, job fair etiquette, a crash course on how to dress, pitch themselves in 4 minutes and follow up with recruiters.
Module 5 is focused on networking. The objective was to help participants understand the importance of building professional relationships for career growth while improving their communication and interpersonal skills. Throughout the session, participants learned the purpose of networking, its benefit in career development, and practical techniques such as introducing themselves professionally, starting conversation, asking relevant questions, and following up with contacts. They also learned the proper ethic and best practices for effective networking. Overall, this module prepared participants to build strong professional connection that can benefit their future careers.
Now I will explain Module 6, Preparing for Interviews. The main objective of this module is to help participants confidently answer common interview questions, communicate professionally, and improve their interview performance through practical mock interview session. During the session, participants learn to purpose and importance of job interview and how employer evaluate candidates. Participants are also introducing to different type of interview, including face-to-face interview, panel interview, telephone interview, online interview, behavior interview, and technical interview. Next, participants learn how to prepare for an interview by researching the company, understanding the job description, using the STAR technique, which is S for situation, T to task, A for action, R for result, to answer behavior question, and preparing insightful question to ask the interviewer. We also introduce professional dress code, grooming, body language, eye contact, and communication skill that create a positive first impression.
Okay, in this module 3, for the learning objective, we assess the result of the project, which is Sulam, by reviewing whether the program achieved its intended outcomes and benefit participants. So, the highlight is the strengths and pinpoint areas needing enhancement to determine what worked well and what could be enhanced in the future implementation. So, the document insight gain for future consideration and continuous improvement of community engagement programs. So, the summary of this module 7, we delivered a project recap throughout the first module until module 7. The ice-breaking, establish career goals, job searching tools, finding hiring companies, networking, preparing for interview, evaluation, and postmortem. So the participant reflect on the overall learning experience, which is the feedback form will also distribute to gather opinions and suggestion and evaluation of the program. Okay, so here we have community feedback summary. So based on the Google form that we have provided for the participant to answer, the feedback for the briefing was overwhelming positive. So all respondents 100% indicates that they will recommend the briefing to their colleague or friends, showing a high level of satisfaction with the program. So the participants also report that the briefing successfully improve their understanding of the job market. In addition of that, the materials and presentation slides were also helpful and easy to understand, so which contribute to a better learning experience. So the result further show that all participants were interested in attending similar briefing in the future. So every respondent said that they understood the action they should take after attending the session and believe that the briefing will help them perform their tasks more effectively. So regarding career development, so mostly all the participants feel like they had gained a clearer career direction after the briefing. They also report feeling more prepared for the job interviews, understood the next step in their job search journey, and had better understanding of the skills. So overall, from the feedback, we can see that this project Sulam was highly effective in achieve its objective. These sessions successfully increased participant knowledge of the job market, career planning, job search strategies, and interview preparations. So the strong interest in the future session also suggests that Seminar's program will continue to benefit the community. Okay, for these Sulam evaluations, okay, from the table 1, we can see the information of the community backgrounds. So first, we got the gender. All of our participants, the 3 of them is female, and then they are 21st to 40 years old. Most of them are from Malacca. There are 2% from Malacca and 1 is from Johor. And then the academic qualification, like we can see from the table, there is 1 person got diploma, and the other two is bachelor degree. And then from the table also we can see the working experience, and the category of community is there are 2% that are they are fresh graduate, and the other one is housewife. Okay, next we got program effectiveness. So from the table shows the evolution of 3 participants on the effectiveness of the program implementation. Overall, the level of participants satisfaction was very high for all the items evaluated. For the aspect of facilitator knowledge and skills, the ability to attract participants, the majority of the participants, and the delivery of the module content. So this finding shows that the facilitator has a solid mastery of the contents and skills, and make sure that the delivery of the module is effective, structured, and relevant. So for the item of the facilitator confidence, and for the two-way interaction between the facilitator and participants. So this reflects the interactive throughout the program. In terms of achieve the program objectives, this indicate that the program goals have been successfully achieved and include also knowledge transfer, practical skills, and increased active participants involvement. For the table 3, the knowledge evaluation. So this table shows all the participants' evaluation of the knowledge gained throughout the programs. Overall, the participants very satisfied with the increase in knowledge was very high for all items evaluates. Increased skill understanding and skills significantly. So in terms of skills, the ability to apply the skills learned in a practical context. For the item of job seeking confidence, okay, indicating that the program successfully increased the participants' self-confidence in the job seeking process. In terms of the program being beneficial, confirming that the participant assess the entire program as relevant, beneficial, and meeting their needs. So overall, this finding indicates that the program has successfully increased the level of knowledge, practical skills, self-confidence, and perception of benefits among the participants. So this confirms that the effectiveness of the programs in meeting the learning objective and developing the participants' competency. Okay, for the next one, we got pre-Sulam implementation and post-Sulam implementation. So here, we can see the difference between pre-Sulam evaluation and the post-Sulam. So in the pre-Sulam evaluation, the findings show a moderate level of effectiveness in increasing interest, skills, and application of knowledge among participants, while after the post-Sulam evaluation, the findings show a high level of effectiveness in increasing interest, skill, and application of knowledge among the participants. Overall, this finding confirmed that the implementation of the Sulam program not only improved the skill and competence, but also fosters a culture of knowledge, sharing, and practical application in the community. So this emphasize the effectiveness of the program in developing participant competencies and continuous community involvement.
Okay, next, I would like to present 3 major impact on the university. The first point is curricular transformation. Usually, university life is all about sitting in the lecture hall, listening to theories and memorizing things for exam. But with Sulam, university has to shift how the syllabus is designed. It makes courses way more alive because the university push us out into the real world to solve actual community problems. So it's changed the university's teaching style from theories on a paper to practical real-world learning. Moving on the second point, which is research and innovation opportunities. Sometimes lecturers or researchers at a university might be a bit disconnected from grassroots issue. When students go out and do Sulam project, we are basically gathering fresh real-world data for the university. Lecturer can then see what problems the community is actually facing, and they can use that data to start new research papers on invent solutions to fix those issues. The final point is all about strategic partnership and networking. Sulam basically acts as a bridge that connects the university with the community or outsiders. A university should not just exist in its own bubble. Through Sulam, The university built strong relationship with villagers, industry, government agency, and NGO. This long-term networking is great because it makes it much easier for the university to get sponsor, research grants, or even future internship spots for its students. Now, let's look at how our Sulam project actually impact the community. When we go out and teach these skills, we are helping real people like unemployed youths or fresh graduates who are struggling to find work. Here are the three main impacts. First up, it enhances the employability of local youths. A lot of people in the community actually have talent, but they just don't know how to sell themselves to employers. Through Sulam, we teach them how to write proper resume, polish their LinkedIn profile, and handle to interview question. This instantly boosts their confidence and make them stand out when applying jobs. The second point is bridging the digital literacy gap. Let's be honest, job hunting nowadays is so different. Companies use AI to scan resume and everything is on JobStreet, Indeed, or LinkedIn. Some people in the community, especially from underprivileged background, don't know how to navigate these online portals. Sulam steps in to teach them how to use these digital tools so they don't get left behind in the modern job market. Lastly, this project brings long-term socio-economic upliftment. When we teach someone how to get a job, we are not just helping them for one day, but we are changing their future. Once they master this job hunting skills and successfully steady income, support their families, and slowly live themselves of financial hardship, it's a huge win for the whole community's economy. Now, let's look at the impact on the student. For the first point, what we're thinking and feeling before the program was mostly anxiety. Since that fully online via Google Meet, we keep thinking, what if our internet disconnects? Or what if participants find it boring? But as we started teaching the resume tips, that fear turned into excitement because we realized how valuable this info was to them. Moving on the second point, what was good or bad about the experience? The good part was the accessibility and how well the participants responded to our Kahoot games. It really broke the ice. But the bad part was still the screening fatigue. It was quite hard to interact with the remaining silent participants who keep their cameras and microphone off throughout the presentation. Third, what sense can we make of the situation? We realized that virtual workshops are actually the new normal in the corporate world now. Most companies conduct job interview online anyways. So by hosting this on Google Meet, we were not just teaching them job searching skills. We were also adapting ourselves and the community to a real digital hiring environment. Fourth, what will we do differently next time? In our next project, to make the session even more impactful, we plan to bring in an actual HR recruiter or hiring manager as a guest speaker. Having an industry insider share their feedback will give the participants an extra edge and a clearer picture of what employers are looking for today. Finally, what else could we have done to make it better? Looking back, instead of just talking to the whole group the entire time, we could have utilized Google Meet's breakout rooms. That way, we could split the participants into smaller groups and give them personalized one-to-one feedback on their resume.
Next, I will present the budget that our group spent to successfully carry out this project. We have spent a total of RM49.90 on community souvenir as a token of appreciation for the participant. And then we have spent RM9 on printing certificate. So the total net cost for our project takes RM55.90 after deduct with any discount and coupon that we have applied.
Finally, for the last slide, I would like to conclude our Sulam project. Overall, this program successfully achieved its main objective of improving the participants' job searching skills through a series of practical and interactive modules. Throughout the program, participants learned how to establish career goals, prepare professional resumes and cover letters, identify suitable employers, build professional networks, and perform confidently during job interviews. These skills have increased their confidence and readiness to enter the job market. For us as HRM552 students, this project was also a valuable learning experience. It allowed us to apply the theories we learned in class to real community engagement while improving our communication skills, teamwork, leadership, and facilitation skills. Based on the feedback we received, the program was well accepted by the participants and the learning objectives were successfully achieved. We hope that this knowledge and skills shared through this Sulam program will continue to benefit the participants in their future careers and contribute positively to society. Thank you.